Alright, what is up, guys? Today we're going to be doing Crate Challenge with the same Fanatic deck I was playing last season. So the objective of this is basically just to see, you know, are Fanatics still super broken? Can you still play them? Are they still meta? Or has the nerf made them a lot worse? This deck does have some pretty significant weaknesses, but pre-patch, I think the Fanatics was strong enough that this deck could beat pretty much anything. So yeah, we're gonna try out Fanatics again. Normally I was actually playing Buggy right at the end of the season instead of Bikes, but I don't think that there's less Razorbacks now, and the Buggy was really in there for the Razorbacks. So we're gonna play the Fanatic deck and we're gonna see how it goes. Obviously I'll talk a little bit at the end about how good I think Fanatics are now. But yeah, we'll play the games first before we go into that, because I could obviously just tell you now what I think about Fanatics, but I prefer to show you. Okay, so we haven't seen him do much. There's an MG. All right, so that's a bit weird that he's put an MG by his halves. MG is one of the units this deck is very weak to. That's one of the main reasons that I play Seth. Seth gives you much bigger outs against MGs. MGs can be an absolute nightmare for the deck if you haven't got Seth. And there's some shock troopers. Alright, so unfortunately the opponent has guessed wrong. We had opened War Factory, so these shock troopers are worthless. And we should get this first missile very easily, and it's going to be, what, 48 seconds? Pretty much about as quick as you can fire a missile in Battlefield, I think. Alright, so he's gone Grens now. So I made this tank to go after his Harvesters, but obviously that's not going to work. There's a Grenadier in the way. So we'll get some Fanatics. And again, I want to be charging these missiles. Get another Fanatic. Move this tank up a little. There's a shock trooper, so I'll block that out with the tank. I'll just move away from this turret. Get some more Fanatics to intercept his Grens going for my half. One of the best ways to answer turret is just to kill it. Like if someone makes a turret, one of the best responses is just kill the turret. So we're going to kill the turret with our tank and bring our Fanatics in against his shocks. Then we're going to put 2 Fanatics on defense. Let's see how they do against shocks post-nerf. Still completely annihilate them. He killed 1 model. Up here again, 1 model. So yeah, looks like shocks still get pretty crushed by Fanatics. Now I know the Fanatics are on defense, but they're cheaper and faster than shocks, so that is going to be the case most of the time. Fanatics are going to be able to be on defense against shocks most of the time.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so we're up against Kane. Volumes is very upset because I'm making this video right after the Twitch plays Volkos challenge, where we never got Kane as an opponent, and Volumes really wanted to make me make Kane. So he's sad that we see Kane. I don't know about this second wheel. I'm not sure this was a great play. I've started doing this more and more often, where I want to make the second unit so I can scout out their building. Alright, so he's gone Chuggy first. Again, guy guessed wrong. We have War Factory, so the Chuggy first is not going to be very good. It's not the worst, though, honestly. Like, Chuggy first is still decent. It'll beat Wheels pretty easily. But it does mean we get to respond instantly with these bikes. So we're going to win this because we have Wheel Support. Wheel Support makes you win the bike mirror by 1 bike. And then, obviously, we're going to win down here because we have bikes versus Chuggy. So we're going to fire first missile pretty easily. As you see, we still have that bike. It did go down to the Chuggy, but we did have a bike left over from that fight. And we take out the Chuggy as well. So we're pretty far ahead in terms of economy right now. We killed a 60 cost and a 30 cost unit, and all we lost was some 10 cost units. Now, pre-patch, Fanatic Scorpion wrecked Chuggy, because the boosted Scorpion was just so good at clearing out the Chuggies. I haven't played the matchup that much post-patch, so I'm not sure. But I think it is still the case. I think that Fanatics plus Scorpion is still super good versus Chem Buggy. Right, so he goes Laser Drones. Laser Drones are obviously much worse since the patch. Like, if we're talking about how patch impacted things, Laser Drones are absolutely horrible now. I think Laser Drones were already bad versus DDI. Now I think they're just bad versus everything. Alright, so we're going to get the boosted tank up here. Yeah, I mean, pretty comfortable win there. Pretty comfortable win for the Fanatic deck. Still got like 200 Tiberium. Didn't even have to use my commander power.
Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Alright, so we're gonna go Wheels first.
Harvester ready.
Was it actually volumes?
Unit ready.
Alright, so guy's gone rifle missile. I'm just gonna chill. He's probably gonna go for a second. Oh, he's gone jump jets. I was expecting a second missile, but jump jet is roughly the same thing. Gonna get some fanatics out. Probably just go double fanatic here. That's good against barracks. He's almost certainly going to tech switch now, but we'll have to wait and see what he tech switches into. No, he's just keep going rifles. Sending the wheels forward to see. Like, I want to see his base. I want to get vision. He's probably going to go air. That's what most GDI players do. Yep, there's the Razorback. So we're going to back up and we're going to wait for a stealth tank. It might be too slow here. Oh, yeah, this stealth tank's too slow. I could have gone bikes. That was a misplay by me. So we get a little bit punished there. Oh, maybe it wins in time? Yes, just about does it. Oh, no, there we go. Missiles do get on the pad. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone stealth tank there. It was too late. If you want to go fanatics into stealth tank, you have to make one fanatic into stealth tank. If you try and make two, then the stealth tank is way too late, as you saw there. Wow, and we lose the stealth tank as well. This is going very poorly at the moment. But yeah, bad start. Should have gone bikes instead of the stealth tank. Stealth tank took too long to arrive. Alright, we will make another stealth tank. Obviously, he's going to keep making Razorbacks. So make another stealth tank. Take out the Razorback. Nope. Stealth tank misfires. The boost is a lot weaker than it used to be. As you can see, the stealth tank hasn't reloaded. Normally it would have reloaded by now. With the old Fanatic boost. There we go. We get the Razorback there. We get our stealth tank boosted again. But as you can see, once again, the boost is a lot weaker. Our stealth tank is not reloaded at all. Pretty hard to run away from these jump jets. They're super annoying. Alright, so we are expecting a Borker. So hopefully the stealth tank can kill the Borker. Nope. Let's get a fresh stealth tank. Send it up. I think the Borker is actually worse for him than a Razorback would have been there. Because he killed a bunch of his own jump jets as well, which wasn't ideal. So I'm expecting another Razorback here. Obviously, pre-patch, you just played like stealth tank Fanatic, and post-patch, you can still kind of just play stealth tank Fanatic against GDI. It's just weaker. It's just weaker than it used to be. It's not a lot weaker though. Like it is, you can see how like I lost the first missile, but that was really on me. Like I shouldn't have tried to go stealth tank after double Fanatic because you haven't got the money for it. But you can see now how once I set up this formation again, it's just really hard for GDI to win ever again. And this is how it was pre-patch as well. This is exactly what you did against GDI pre-patch. He's just throwing rifles in because he doesn't know what else to do right now. Fanatics are just murdering them. I guess I'll drill pod because we're pop caps as well. Alright, here comes another Razorback. We'll send the boosted stealth tank in. Boost is a lot weaker. The stealth tank is slower. It reloads slower as well. It is definitely a big nerf. But as you can see from how this game went, it's still pretty strong. This combo is still very strong.
You are victorious.
I think Rifle Missile JJ punishes War Factory opening 092. I think Rifle JJ without the missiles is very bad against War Factory opening. Because they'll have two wheels before you make your first jump jet. And then those two wheels will beat the jump jet 2v1. So you have to make two jump jets. And then you spent way too much money on jump jets. At which point your opponent tech switches like they would against double missile. Except that you spent 80 instead of 40. So it takes a lot longer for you to tech switch out into an answer to their infantry. So I think having Rifle Missile JJ is very good against War Factory opening, but I think just Rifle JJ is a bit weak. Okay, up against Dr. Death. He's playing Jade, which indicates he might have a tech unit. Oh, sorry, a chem unit. Chem unit pretty good against Fanatic decks. If it's Chem Warriors can be a huge beating for Fanatic decks. So I hope it's Chem Buggy instead. Chem Buggy is a lot easier for me to beat. Alright, it's gonna go bikes. Pretty standard opening. No bikes from him yet, which is a little weird. Gonna keep charging the missile as well in case he's a tech deck. Waiting to see what he does next. I don't wanna do anything until I know. Okay, he's gone straight into stealth tank. That's medium insane, I think. It's a very expensive unit, and all it can do, like best case scenario, it one-shots my bikes. Which is like, okay, I'll make some more bikes. Like if you kill bikes, then your opponent can just spam more bikes at your stealth tank, and it takes so long for it to reload, the bikes will kill it. And there's no way you get your value back because you have to kill 4 bike squadrons to make your money back. Okay, so we make a tank, kill his stealth tank pretty easily, win the missile, and get some fanatics. And now we'll go after his harvester. This is when we'll probably... He has buggy as well, which means maybe more likely to be chems. Because he doesn't have... He wouldn't... It's unlikely to have buggy and chem buggy. Also could just be no tech unit at all. Oh, sorry, no chem unit at all. I don't know why I keep saying tech. But if it's no chem unit, then his commander is basically worthless. So at that point, I'm okay with it. Like, Jade without a chem unit is very bad. So just keeping the pressure on here. There's a Banshee, so we're going to go Stealth Tank. Once we get Pop Cap to do so, we're going to block this guy. If he wants to leave my Fanatic alive, then I'm going to make it too difficult for him to do anything. I'm going to let this tank go because I really need to make a Stealth Tank here. And that should just be game over. Kill Pot here and that should be game. Alright, cool. Fairly easy win. And I didn't see a chem unit, which was, you know, just insane. Let's go and have a look at his deck and see if he had a chem unit. He did. He had the chem warriors. I'm very surprised he never made them. I think they would have been very good in that game. Illuminati says, I'm struggling to come up with a good GDI deck. What's a good deck that doesn't require tech? You can still just play Razorback from last season, Illuminati. Razorback is still a very good deck. You can play Sniper decks. Sniper deck's decent. The APC deck, I think, is very good. I'm not sure about any others. Those are the only ones. Those are the only ones that I'm sure are good. Like Razorback decks, APC deck, and the other one I said, Snipers. I think those are the 3 decks that I know are good. Alright, so opponent goes blind double half. We're going to go scout his base. He has barracks, so that's good for us because we have these 2 wheels. I'm not going within 2 vision of his base, so he doesn't see the wheel. Yep, and now he goes flamers, which is wrong because I have only wheels in play. So these flamers are going to be useless, which is obviously good for us. So we'll just farm these guys and take first missile. There's some bites, but it's way too late. Missile's already firing. And we'll go tank for the bites. Now, he's almost certainly going to make some lasers when he sees this tank. Or like a Banshee or something. We need to be ready for that. There's scavengers. Alright, so we'll go Fanatics. Don't really want to give him the money for the scavengers. Alright, I'll let that one bite go kill my wheel if he wants. And I'm going to drill pod next to my Fanatics so that my flamers get a boost. There we go, so now I've boosted flamers, and we annihilate his dude. Oh, a flame tank, that's scary. Okay, so I'm leaving one Fanatic here. I want this Fanatic to die because I want it to boost my tank. There it is, nice. I want the boosted tank so I can take out the flame tank quicker. Alright, cool. So we take out the flame tank fairly comfortably, and then I want more tanks. Because he's just spamming bites for a while. The cat missile, we'll just dodge that. And this should be game over, unless he has another tech unit pop out very soon. There's some flames, but he has to walk into my flames, so that should be game over. Yep, there it is. Very nice.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1. New mission.
Alright, so we're up against Peter. Peter loves to play Predator tank. He plays like a wall of Predator tanks. So I think we should be okay against him because we have Fanatic Scorpion. Now, pre-patch, Fanatic Scorpions beat Predators because of the boost. Post-patch, I'm not so sure because obviously the boost isn't as good as it used to be. He actually doesn't play Pitbull either, so I probably could have gone... Yeah, he doesn't play Pitbull. I probably could have gone like bikes first or multiple bikes first. Alright, so we're going to get out this this Scorpion tank. Ah, okay, Coinbird. That makes sense. I did not know the context for it. That's fair enough, man. At least there's like some context and reason for it. Alright, so anyway, we're up against these Predators. We're going to get this laser troop. We should be able to win first missile here. his Predator can't kill both these wheels before the missile fires. And we're going to make another Scorpion. Now, he will very much attempt to keep his damaged Predators alive and then Liang drone them at some point. Probably when I engage. When I engage with my 2 Scorpions and my laser, he's probably going to try and Liang drone. So I want to get over here next to my Fanatics. I want to get boosted. There we go. I get boosted tanks. And then we'll have our boosted tanks try and take out his Predators. Yeah, there's Liang drone. As I said, when I engage, and as you can see, the boost is already ended. So it's a much weaker boost than it used to be. That would have lasted much longer pre-patch, and would have been a lot stronger. So we're going to try and take out this. Wow, we lose both our Scorpions. This is not looking very good. This is the thing, guys. Liang drone, obviously a lot weaker than it was, but it is nowhere near unplayable, like everyone is saying. The healing is still really good, man. The healing is still really good. It's obviously a lot worse than it was. I'm not trying to suggest Liang is still good. I do think Liang is D tier. I did put him in D tier. But there are still places where Liang isn't too bad, man. Like, he's actually okay sometimes. Alright, so I really need to kill off these shots so I can start using my lasers again. I want to just spam Scorpions. Yeah, this Liang is so good, man. Like, Liang for his deck is so strong because he just plays this. He just plays this masked Predator strategy. Alright, so hopefully these Fanatics just live long enough for me to fire the missile. Let's replace them with Flamers, because Flamers are a little bit beefier. Take out this Predator, take out this Talon. Alright, we might just win the game here. Another Talon. Come on, fire the missile. Ah, yes, just in time. Cool. These Predators would have... I don't know if we... I mean, like, maybe we can just keep making tanks and win that game, but the Predators caused a bit of problems.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, so we did manage to take down the Mighty Peter. Fanatic Scorpion still reigning supreme against the Predator. So we're up against DT from work now. What is DT from work? I guess it's like... I get that DTF is a thing. Obviously, I'm not gonna, you know, talk about it here. But I get that DTF is a thing, but... How does this make sense? Is it just that he's put something after DTF that kind of makes sense? Or is this like a real thing? Alright, so he's gone Pitbull now. He went 1 missile Pitbull, which is pretty unusual. Ooh, okay. There's a Rhino and a Pitbull, so obviously we want the Scorpion tank. Come on, Scorpion tank. Over here, mate. Jesus. I'm not asking a lot, man. Just go the place and shoot the thing. Not too difficult. Alright, cool. So we're going to take this pad with the Scorpion. Going to take this pad with this other Scorpion. Get some bites with this Talon. Get them down here. Get the boost on the bites. Block up here. Alright, cool. And we take the missile. And the lesson to learn here, guys, is that tank is very, very good versus War Factory. Like, if you're playing War Factory units, you need to be able to beat tanks. Otherwise, you're gonna get destroyed by tanks. Another Talon. Don't worry too much about that. We've already got the bites to clean it up. I keep making Fanatics. I'm roaming around with what I'll make a stealth tank soon, probably. We get boosted flames here as well. And we'll chase down these snipers. Yeah, the game is almost over. I'm feeling pretty good about our chances. Alright, cool. There it is. Another win for the mighty Fanatic deck.
Objective complete.
Okay, so we're up against the same matchup. I think given that he opened missiles and then went into Pitbull very quickly. Actually, I'm still going to open wheel. I was thinking opening Fanatic, but he has the snipers as well. So I actually think it's not even good to open the Fanatics because then he just goes snipers and I'm still behind. So I think it's better just to go wheel. But if he's not going to go double missile, which he didn't last game, I'm going to pressure him. I'm going to get aggressive with my wheels. Oh, wow, he went sniper. That's got to be a misclick. I don't think he meant to make a sniper there. But yeah, we'll get aggressive with these wheels. Maybe he did mean to make sniper. Maybe he was planning to just get the sniper missile thing going. That's not a bad play. But yeah, it's entirely possible he just wanted to get sniper missile rolling as quickly as possible. So obviously I want to stay away from the snipers with my fanatics. Alright, here we go. I haven't got a choice now. I'm going to have to go in. We'll get the boosted fanatics on his snipers. As long as we take out a couple of models, I'm pretty happy. Wow, he's making a lot of snipers. Uh-oh. This is too many snipers. Let's drill behind the snipers and get some more wheels. Get these wheels on the pad. Okay, cool. So we take out those snipers. Let's take out these missiles with this flamer. Need to get something up here as well. Oh, what am I doing? So many misclicks. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We killed off that missile just in time, so we didn't lose the missile. So we killed a lot of snipers here, so we should be doing okay with regards to cost. Like in terms of economy, we should be doing pretty well right now. Just gonna keep spamming fanatics. Pre-patch, you could spam fanatics against snipers, and it was pretty good. And it looks like that hasn't changed. Kind of looks like even post-patch, you can still just keep making tons of fanatics. This is why it's really difficult to play a deck where you block for snipers with infantry, by the way. Because if you're blocking with infantry, like this guy's doing, he's trying to block with missiles, you can just throw anti-infantry at it, like, over and over and over and over and over. And you'll chew through the missiles, and then you'll have answers to the snipers. Whereas if he was blocking with, like, pitbulls or dogs, I wouldn't be able to make fanatics anymore. Because the fanatics just wouldn't break through his missile block, his dog blocker. So yeah, you can still just spam fanatics against snipers. That's a thing you could do pre-patch, and you can still do it post-patch. So I don't know, man. The fanatic nerf wasn't enough, is my opinion at the moment. Like, obviously, I've played a bunch since the patch, and I'll talk a little bit about it at the end of the event. But I think it was 7 or 8 wins now, no losses. And yeah, fanatics are just gross still. Fanatics are super strong. We didn't keep getting this loading screen. I could see how many wins we have. Yeah, 8, and fanatics are still really strong. Okay, so we're up against Gunshark. I think Gunshark's pretty good. I've played against Gunshark a bunch of times. He is no slouch. I think I normally beat him on ladder with levels, to be honest. Like, I think that's normally my main reason that I win against him on ladder, is because I have a level advantage. So I'll be interested to see how this game in the event goes. Alright, so we're going to try and hunt down this rifleman. Going to get aggressive on this laser if he's not gonna retreat it. And then we'll go for a third wheel because we know we're trading off some wheels. Alright, now we want to switch into fanatics. Oh, this is way too aggressive. This is way too aggressive with the laser. Because now it's going to get chewed up. I think he's trying to pop cap my wheels. But I'm just going to send in these low hit point wheels. Oh, Venom? Okay, we go bikes. Get some more fanatics. It's really important we don't lose a bike here, because you need 6 missiles to kill a Venom. So if you lose a bike, you no longer get to kill it in 2 volleys. Alright, so we are going to take the missile, mostly again thanks to fanatics. I'm just going to get a really fast stealth tank here, because I want to kill these Venoms quickly. I don't want to be stuck struggling to kill Venoms with bikes whilst he has lasers protecting them. I'm just going to make a stealth tank that one-shots it. And then we're going to spam fanatics. We're going to have, like, stealth. We're just going to go stealth tank fanatic again. Alright, I'm going to block out this flamer here. Run away from it a little bit. I don't really want to... I think I'm going to put down my own flamer and get a boost on it. Make sure this is attacking his flames. Make sure this is attacking his flames. Try and get rid of this... try and get rid of this bike if I can, and get the Venom dead with the stealth tank. Alright, we got a lot of low hit point infantry squads that we need to get rid of. If he's just not going to kill these low hit point squads, then I'm just going to, you know, put them in the way and have them kill his stuff. Alright, we get boosted stealth tank. Yeah, he's really, really aggressively trying to pop cap me. Thing is, like, I have enough units on the field that it doesn't matter that much. Like, it doesn't matter that much if he's pop capping a little bit. It is annoying, but it isn't really making that much of a difference. Alright, cool. So we do take it down with the one-man squads. I mean, the thing is, like, hop capping, it can be a powerful strategy, but if you don't have a good way to clear out the small squads as you go into the missile firing, then they just create a ton of blockers for you. Like, it's just a bunch of occupied tiles. It's better simply to control the pads than it is to give your opponent a bunch of one-man squads, but they have map control. And because I have stealth tank that's so powerful, having the one-man squads doesn't really matter, because the stealth tanks he needs to get rid of. And he can't do that whilst there's a bunch of stuff in the way. So he needs to clear out those one-man squads to get at the stealth tanks. Okay, last game. Last game with the Fanatics. Against a Jade player. Again, this could mean a chem unit. Oh, okay, getting bike rush, it looks like. This is almost certainly a mistake to go tank here. The tank will beat the bikes easily, but if it's just a single bike squad and he just goes harvester now, then it's not great. Because now we're kind of committed to a tank rush. Yeah, okay, he's gone harvester. I do think the harvester is a little risky from him here, because I do have a tank heading over across the map, so he does have to be aware of that. I'm going to support it with some bikes, because I'm kind of committed now. Oh, wow, that was some really fast lasers. Alright, so we need to kill this harvester now. Oh, wow, the tank kills it so quickly. It's not even a problem. Cool. Alright, nice. So that is one of the dangers of going, like, bike first, is your opponent knows that you've opened this war factory, and if you go harvester after the bikes, you're a little weak to just having your own harvester attacked. So we do get a harvester kill. Of course, the benefit of getting that harvester kill isn't huge. Really, the bonus is that we get to make our own harvester, because, like, without it, we just can't afford a harvester. So really, all we're doing is getting to make a harvester and preventing his initial bites from doing any damage to our harvester. Alright, Chuggy. So he does have a chem unit. I want to be careful here with my Fanatics. I don't want to let them die to this Chuggy. So we're going to set up like this. Alright, this is looking pretty good for me. Should be able to hold this pad now. Okay, so we're going to take first missile. Very nice. Get the boost on the tank. Should be able to clean up the Chuggies very easily. Tank is an amazing unit, man. Tank is so good. If you have tanks and your opponent doesn't have good answers to tanks, then you normally can just win off the back of tank. And then if you have Fanatics as well, which are really good against lasers and boost the tanks. Yeah, I mean, like, this is why laser is not really an appropriate answer to tanks. Like, if your deck only has laser to fight tank in the early game, you're going to be super, super weak. Because it's really easy to kill lasers, and it's really easy to keep your tank away from them. Alright, so he's an Inferno deck. So he does have an answer to lasers, like, to tanks. Inferno is a very, very clean answer to tanks. Unfortunately, I do have the stealth tank, and I was just so far ahead at this point in the game that I'm able to easily respond to that Inferno and take it down. So there you go, guys. That's 10-0 with the Fanatic deck. As you may have guessed from watching the games and from how I was talking about the deck throughout, I still think Fanatics are amazing. I think the nerf was, whilst it was relevant and you saw a few times throughout that run how much it mattered that the nerf had happened. Like, there were times when my stealth tanks didn't reload. There were times when my predators weren't, my scorpions weren't fast enough to catch things as they used to be able to pre-patch. The match against Peter against his predators was harder than it would have been pre-patch because of the Fanatic nerf. It doesn't boost my scorpions as much as they used to. However, having said that, Liang was a lot worse, so that helped me. So I don't know, but yeah, Fanatic's still really good. I think they're probably still like the best unit in the game. I think they're too good. And I do think they're going to need maybe another small nerf. But at this point, it's going to be a very small nerf.
Deck and play it.
At this point, it's going to be a very small nerf required to make the Fanatics balanced again. And yes, Illuminati, we will look at GDI next. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one.